I never realized I was broke until I started making money. I used to dream about making six figures, right? $100,000, because six figures is the big range, right? You have 999,000 on one hand, right? And then you have $100,000 on one hand. Before I really understood six figures was a goal. When it got to low six figures, I was like, okay, 250 is a goal. Got there. I think the threshold is really above 400 grand, where you start realizing, especially if you're not married or single, I'm paying $200,000 in tax. I'm supposed to be making all this money at 400 grand a year, but yet I'm not, because when you make that money, you have a nicer car, you have nicer clothes, you go out to eat more, you enjoy the journey, right? Because it's so high stress to get there. You need to have these outlets to really make sure your mind knows this is what I'm working hard for. You take care of your family more, you buy your parents a car, whatever it is, right? So when you start getting above 400 grand, that's when it hit me, I'm broke. But the hardest range is to get between really $3 and $1.2 million. In that range is the extreme upper middle class, but you get hit the hardest with taxes and you don't have resources as if you make, 5 or 10 million a year to be able to reduce your taxes. That's a very unique skill set of people with a lot of money. So you're kind of trapped in there. I know it sounds foolish, but you've seen a lot of these now. People say 500,000 a year in Miami is not that much money. 500,000 anywhere is not that much money because you have a higher lifestyle. Now, if you can live bare minimum existence and make that kind of money, then you have a great lifestyle. But most people that make that want to live a great lifestyle. So it's not as much money as people think. And it sounds foolish because you told me that 15 years ago, oh, making it 500 grand, you're going to feel broke. I was like, you're out of your mind. But that's 100% the truth. And anybody who lives in an expensive area that has to have a specific lifestyle for that income will tell you the same thing. But it sounds foolish. I wouldn't believe it until I got there.